Hey, this is Igor Kafetz. If you can hear me, give me a quick one in the chat. Okay, yes, yep, I see ones. Perfect, means you can actually hear me. I hope that you can see my video as well. The screen right now, you should see my photo. Awesome. Yes. Awesome. So I welcome you to this training call. It's Thursday, and we're just now towards the end of June, so we're just stepping into this party time. As I like to call it, it's the party time of the year. I'm in Canada, so we got Canada Day coming up. For those of you in the States, you got the big 4th of July celebration coming up. We just this past weekend was Father's Day, and incidentally, my daughter, my 9-year-old daughter, actually for the first time, she went out and spent her own money to get me a gift, which is a money clip, which is very symbolic, because she probably noticed that I tend to talk a lot about money and business and stuff like that. Well, this call today is also going to be about money, and specifically you making big money, but without doing big work or having to become a big marketer. In fact, what you're about to learn, and I've invited my buddy Ron Douglas to teach you this, you're about to learn a very lazy way to get other big shot, hot shot marketers to make you a lot of money by by having people watch their pre-recorded Zoom calls. Now, the interesting thing is that this method has really taken off since the start of the pandemic. Now, we're a couple of years into it. We're sort of coming out of the pandemic, hopefully. I don't want to jinx it. And this method continues to work really well. In fact, as Ron's going to be showing you on this webinar, his wife, Nyla, is successfully using it to make 3, 5, 10K per month as we speak. And even though she's married to a New York Times bestselling author and a top internet marketer who is considered to be one of the top authorities when it comes to this stuff, she herself ain't great at marketing, and as far as I know, she doesn't have a background in marketing or a background in internet. So you really know that something really, really works when an internet marketer teaches that to their family members. I mean, what else? Like, what other proof of concept do you really need when somebody is so strongly believes in method so strongly that they teach it to their family members? I think it's great because for me personally, when I've discovered list building and email marketing, I immediately taught it to my brother. I kind of couldn't teach it to my mom until I systematized it and made it really simple, and then eventually, as a result, created my own platform to helping people doing that. But this is the biggest proof is when somebody who's really big in our industry teaches something to their family member, and that's how you know it's legit. Now, again, this method does not require you to do presentations. You don't actually have to get on any calls or webinars. You don't have to put together big shiny presentations or pitch from the stage. You don't really have to do much besides getting people to watch this stuff. Why? Because people like Ron and then people like myself and other big shots, like I said, hot shot marketers, we obsess about creating different presentations. We obsess about optimizing for conversion. So all you have to do is just partner up with us in a very specific way and send eyeballs to these pre-recorded Zoom calls, and as a result, you'll make money. Now, the details for all this, how this works and everything, as well as how to promote, by the way, Ron's going to be sharing an automated way to promote as well. All this is on this call, right? So for the next hour, please, I want you to block out all distractions. I don't want to see people typing in the chat something like, hey, 15 minutes in, they're like, oh, hey, I need to go. Or, hey, I was watching this, while driving or something. No. This is really, really cool. You should be paying your attention to this, okay? Pay attention here. And if you're driving right now, or if you're like whatever, find a way to isolate yourself and pay close attention. This is really cool stuff. Okay, I don't know how else to tell it to you. I just seriously, drop everything and pay close attention. Okay, so without further ado, I'm just gonna hand over things to you, Ron, and you just take it away.
Hey, thanks for that. It's Ron Douglas. Thanks for that great introduction. It's an honor to be here to present for your folks. I appreciate you having me on. Let me just make sure I have the right mic. If you can hear me, give me a yes in the chat box. Give me a yes in the chat box. We're going to try to keep this interactive. Going to get started up here in just 2 seconds. Okay, I see a bunch of yeses coming up. Awesome, awesome. Welcome to the presentation. Let me pull up my slide here. All right, so today I'm going to give you a case study about how to earn 10K a month, 10,000 a month sharing recorded Zoom videos, even if you're just getting started. So you don't need a big audience. You don't need to know online marketing. I'm going to show you how all this works and how it's pretty much all set up for you. And the case study is a case study of my wife. She was a complete newbie, 20 years in the corporate world at JP Morgan, left the corporate world to be with the kids. And I have a whole story around that. And it wasn't a smooth transition, and it was all my fault. So I'm going to tell you the story about that. And this is her case study about how she finally found something that really worked, and she's killing it right now with this. So I'm going to show you how she's doing it, sharing recorded Zoom videos. All right, great. So let's jump right in. So this is one of my events. Everybody on in this picture paid $3,000 to $5,000 to be at this event. And we did this event, Webinar Con, and I'm a webinar expert. Over the years, I've been doing webinars since 2010. So we did this event, and we did it literally 6 days before COVID, the pandemic, kicked in. And this very building was closed 6 days after this, right? So we had to switch up because we wanted to do this event again because it was so successful, and we ended up doing it using recorded Zoom videos. So we actually made more with the Zoom videos than we did with the in-person event. And I'm going to show you how that works in a second. So you could have everything in life if you want if you just help other people get what they want. So that's really my motto, and it's really what we're going to try to do here today. It's a quote by Zig Ziglar. So on this presentation, you're going to discover a unique way to help businesses and earn legit money from home. You can do this without a website, without your own product, without a big social media following, without doing customer service, without tech skills. You don't need strong tech skills. You don't need a big budget to do this. You can do this for free. You don't need a budget at all. There's ways you can do it for free without any one-on-one selling. You never have to talk to anybody one-on-one, and without working long hours, right? So I know this seems like the ideal situation. It may even seem far-fetched right now, but by the end of this presentation, I want you to look back on the slide and you'll see that what I'm showing you here checks every box. And I know this to be true because my wife needed an opportunity like this when she left the corporate world and came to work with me. She didn't have strong customer service, strong technical skills. She didn't want to do customer service. She didn't have a big budget really to work with at the time. We were just trying to figure out the best thing for her to do. Didn't want to do any one-on-one selling. All this stuff applies to her. So I'm going to show you how that all worked. And granted, I could have gave her money towards a budget, but she wanted to try to figure it out without bothering me to really invest in it. All right, so that's her. Her name is Nyla, and this is us in Venice. And we look really happy here, but we were going through something at the time, and it was all my fault, like I mentioned. And I'm going to tell you that story and how she finally broke through and started earning money online. So this is some of her results right there. She made $3,200 that week. You can see her name there, Nyla Douglas. And I can show you my results all day long, but I'm proud of her results, so I like to show them off. Is $5,200 she made another week there. It's another week, $1,800. Another week, $4,600. 4,605. It was last week, about $2,700. So she's killing it with this and consistently cranking out 10 grand a month doing this system. And I could show you a lot of her results that are fresh results that I haven't even taken a screenshot for yet. So what we did was we created an entire program around the system that we set up for her. And to date, as you can see here, that program has generated over $1 million in revenue. And more importantly, we've paid out to members of this program over $459 $1,000. So people are making money. We're paying every month. Some people are getting paid every week. If you make $1,000 or more with this, we pay you weekly. So we're cutting the checks. So it feels good to just see people's results. And I'll show you exactly how it works in this presentation. So here's the question I ask you guys. Would being able to earn extra income from your laptop in your spare time improve your life? Give me a yes in the questions box if that would improve your life. See all the yeses coming up. Yes, absolutely, sure. Everybody, right? I mean, this is the ideal thing, especially these days. Everybody's wanting to work from home. I'm going to show you a way that you can actually do that here today. And I'm going to revisit this question at the end and kind of, take your pulse and come full circle to this. So we're going to talk about some real money opportunities and people making money. And whenever you do so, you got to give this disclaimer. So I just want to put this here so you guys can read it. I'll get a sip of water. I mean, basically, this says that we can't guarantee your results. Past results are an indication of future results. All that type of stuff. This is for educational purposes. So this is not get rich quick at all. We're not going to show anybody how to make $1 million quick with this. This is like a thing you could do to produce steady income. All right. So the truth is, most marketers don't really share what they're actually doing to earn money online, only what they think you want to hear. And I know this to be true because I spend well over $10,000, sometimes $15,000 every year on education for my business, for myself, events, masterminds, coaching, different things like that. It's like, every year I spend that to improve myself, and it's worth it dramatically. But a lot of things I buy, and sometimes I get access to different products, and they're just not showing you everything. They just really are showing you and teaching you what they think you want to buy, right? So, I mean, our host here today is completely different, completely ethical and all, but a lot of people aren't. So, we promise if you stay on to the end of this presentation, you will know step by step exactly what we're doing to get the results we're sharing with you. So if we have a deal, give me a yes in the questions box if we have a deal. We're going to try to keep this interactive. I'm going to show you guys some pictures, tell a few stories that all tie in with the lessons I'm here to share with you guys. Yes, all right, great. So we're going to jump into some real content, and I'm going to show you guys some stuff that you probably are not even aware of even exist, and some hot trends that you can capitalize on. So here's the agenda. We're going to show you a smoking hot, easy income trend that many people are missing. We're going to talk about 5 obstacles to your success and how this opportunity solves them. And more importantly, than the obstacles, we're going to show you the actual solutions. And these are things that my newbie wife had to go through, and she came out on the other side and is finally making money. So I think it could help you as well. And we're going to talk about the simple automated system she uses to earn $500 to $1,000 payments from her laptop. So it's not difficult to earn $2,500 a week or 10 grand a month doing this business if each payment is $500. Like, that's less than one a day. It's like 20 payments get you there, or 10 if you're getting the $1,000 payments. So we're going to talk about the little known traffic sources, much cheaper than Facebook and Google. When I say traffic, it's just a way of getting people interested in certain offers, like sending them to a web page so you can eventually get paid. So most of you hopefully know what traffic is. We're going to show you a source where you can get it online, cheaper than Facebook and Google. We're going to talk about how to partner with us to get your own automated profit business going as well. I know a lot of you are, doers and want to try to figure out everything on your own. That's fine if you like that. But if you want an easy shortcut and to tap into something that's already done and set up for you, and if you want to avoid the frustrations and hassles of trying to figure it all out on your own, then we're going to offer you that chance as well towards the end. And we're going to show you proof of how much people are actually making with their real account totals. So I will want you to keep this confidential because I got permission from these folks to show this. So keep this between us, but I'm going to show you their real account totals. And we're going to give away a $100 Amazon gift certificate to one lucky winner at the end. So stick around. We're going to ask a question about this presentation. First person that gets the right answer, we'll send you that $100 Amazon gift certificate. All right. We also have this coupon code I want to give you in advance. The coupon code is VIP10, and that is I'm going to show you how to apply that towards the end. But as you can see here, it's only good for 10 uses. So what is that smoking hot, easy income trend that most folks are missing? Well, let me just show you. Most folks aren't even aware, right, of this. Look at this, Zoom video communications. It went from $125 to $457. So if you were to caught this trend, the reason was this particular time period, there was a pandemic, as you might know, right? So what happened was everyone started switching to online learning, to online communications, to running meetings and doing presentations using Zoom. And it's a huge trend, and it's like right here, ready to go, ready for you guys to tap into it. So more and more people are doing online education. Big companies like American Express, right, they sent me this ad, this email getting me onto their webinar. Big companies like Amazon register for our webinar. So these on-demand classes and webinars are the hot thing that's going on. Even companies like WordPress, they were sending me a class about online classes. So they wanted me to go to an online class about online classes. So it's a hot trend. And I looked in my email account and I just did a search for webinar replay. And this is like one of my throwaway emails. Webinar replay had 198,000 unread emails, right? And I sign up for everybody, but it just goes to show you that people are earning money doing this. Like, these are some of the top marketers in the world in my inbox, and they wouldn't be doing this unless it earned money. So on-demand classes and webinars are super hot. GoToWebinar says that the average attendee, the average audience viewing time for a webinar is 57 minutes. 57 minutes. So people are home on their computers watching on-demand classes, looking to improve themselves, looking for opportunities, looking for solutions to their problems. So I'm going to show you how to tap into that as well. And, a lot of people promote those with email. Like, a lot of you might have been on this presentation because of an email. So it says that for every $1 you spend on email marketing, you can expect an average return of $42, according to the Direct Marketing Association. So if you could spend $1 and get back 42, how many dollars would you spend? Right? That would be what? $100, get back 420. So I'm going to show you some real examples of how that works as well, and the numbers behind it. So webinar promotions and on-demand classes were always just reserved for industry insiders with big email lists, but now we've made it available to you. So you don't have to have any email list. You don't have to have an audience, right? Usually, if you approach someone like myself and say, hey, I want to promote your webinar so I can earn money, I'd be like, how many people can you get on? Like, do you have an audience? Do you have an email list? But now it's available because we've opened this up, and we're going to show you how you can tap into it as well. So let me show you the results from our recorded Zoom event. We had an event, as I mentioned. It's called WebinarCon, Webinar Confidential. We actually called it. It was our virtual event, but being that we couldn't do the WebinarCon event, in-person event anymore because of the pandemic, and hopefully we'll be able to do it soon, but we switched to a virtual event, and I'll show you the results from that in just 1 month, in just actually 45 days. Get to that. So I'll sign into my actual account here. And I want to show you guys WebinarCon. I want to show you guys transactions going back. Let's see. Let's look at the date of that event. We started accepting tickets like July 1st. And let's go through August 15th. So 45 days. Look at that, 494,834 net, 408,000 after commissions, 393. So that's what we were able to do. And again, this event was just all recorded Zoom videos. Right? So it just goes to show you how hot this trend is right now. And I'm not saying that you're going to be able to do that in 30 days or 45 days. Maybe you will, maybe you won't. I'm just saying that even if you can do a fraction of that, the trend is there. So why listen to me? some things about me. I'll just whiz through this right quick. I'm the president of Experts Classroom. I've done over $30 million in sales since 2001. I've been doing this a long time, over 20 years. New York Times best-selling author. I had a cookbook that really hit home. A lot of people know me for that. I'll show you what that book is. So cooking was one of my hobbies, and I turned that into a big business that got me featured on Fox, ABC, NBC, all these different shows, Home Shopping Network, Good Morning America, People Magazine, and I ended up selling over 1.5 million books. So 1 out of every 100 households in the United States has a book with this goofy looking picture on the back of it. So that was my story, but enough about me. Like, what's the story? How did my wife become a stay-at-home mom earning high ticket commissions? So in order for you to understand the story, I have to tell you the backstory of how we got to where we are, and it all makes sense for you once I tell you the story. So basically, this was my motivation. This little girl right here, her name is Nia. This is our firstborn, and I was young and hardworking and energetic, and I wanted to spend all my time with her. I wanted to be there, see her walk, see her first words, all that stuff, hear her first words. But I was working at this place called JP Morgan Chase on Wall Street. You can see the mouse pad there. And I was working probably like 60 to 80 hours a week. And I would only get to see her on nights and weekends, which drove me crazy because I came from a single parent household. My father was he died early on in my life. There's a whole story behind that, but and I always said when I had a chance to have a family, I was going to always be there. I wanted to be like a stay-at-home dad. So every day I would come home from work and work on this old refurbished computer. You would think JP Morgan Chase, I was making a lot of money. No, not really. I was making about $37,000, $36,500, I think it was my final salary, well, the salary at this point. And apparently I couldn't afford curtains. I had like a tablecloth up on the the window there, and this picture brings back a lot of memories. I was using this old refurbished computer, this monitor. This was a compact monitor that my dorm mate, college dorm mate, gave me. He was throwing it out, so I took it, and this was an old refurbished computer I bought for $200. And this is where my business started. My grandfather had passed at the time, and I had his flag. He was a master sergeant in the Army. And another thing about this picture, I was real chubby then, right? Apparently my wife got pregnant and I got pregnant too. I had this double chin thing happening, but I was just fired up and happy and wanting to spend more time with her. So that was my motivation. So every day after work, I would come get on this computer and try to figure it out. And I saw other people doing it, and I said, why not? Why can't I do it too? So that's my story. So my first big home run was the site, recipesecrets.net. It was a site featuring copycat restaurant recipes. So I was the guy teaching people how to make their favorite restaurant dishes at home, like Olive Garden, Red Lobster, Cheesecake Factory, all that stuff. So we built that up to 110,000 people. And I was doing all this part-time as I was working for JP Morgan Chase. That was the Facebook page, the email list. We built that up to over 253,000 people there. We were getting like 500-600 people signing up every day and doing all this part-time. Then one day, I remember it like it was yesterday. They called me in the office and they said, my boss said, listen, we're having a team meeting at 1:00 after lunch, come into the conference room. I said, okay, went to lunch. It was a Monday. I remember it like it was yesterday. Got into the conference room about 12:55, walked in. The only people there was my boss and the HR manager. And I immediately knew what was up. I saw this movie before. And they told me, hey, it's not you, it's us. We're restructuring the department. And I was like, I don't understand. I just got a raise. I just got a great review. Everybody, seems to like me. What did I do wrong? I said, it's nothing you did wrong. So it could really just happen for you that fast. And this was 2007, right at the start of the Great Recession. Pulled the plug on me. So after years and years of service, I walked back to my desk. My computer was gone. And the only thing on my desk was this cardboard box. So I had to take everything out the drawers, put it in this box, all my possessions, and leave JP Morgan for the last time. And what made this even more problematic and even more stressful was two things. We had just bought a new house because I thought I had job security, right? And my wife Nyla was 8 months pregnant, about to give birth to our son Ryan. 8 months pregnant. So I had to call and break the news to her that I just lost my job, and I didn't want to upset her and the baby, so it was the most difficult call I ever made. So I called her. I'm like, you don't want to sit down for this. I didn't see this coming. I don't know what happened, but uh, today's my last day. They fired me. I got laid off. I'm sorry. And then she said, wow, I didn't see that happening either. But you know what? No need to apologize. This is a good thing. I think that this is a blessing in disguise. This is what you wanted, right? You wanted to focus on your business full time. Well, now you can. And you're already making a lot of money from the business. Just focus on that full time. I'll go back to work after maternity leave, and don't worry about anything. I believe in you. Man, those are the sweetest words I ever heard. I believe in you. I said to myself, wow, what an amazing wife. And I told her that. I'm like, you're the best wife ever. You're so supportive. And I made this promise to her. I said, listen, here's my promise. By the time you're 45 years old, you won't have to work in the corporate world anymore. You can come home, stay with the kids. You could work with me, whatever you want to do. And that's what happened. And that was one of the biggest honors of my life, to be able to retire my wife using this money that I made from the business. And it's Ryan. He was born that following month. It's Nia. They're a little bit older now. I need to update this picture. And I really started working hard and ended up getting some big breaks. I got this book deal with Simon & Schuster for that self-published book that I was selling on recipesecrets.net. Later on, sold that site as well. So that book went on to make me a New York Times best-selling author, and got featured and was being sold in Walmart, places like that, Target, Barnes and Nobles, and I ended up doing 6 books in that series, America's Most Wanted Recipes. And I remember strolling into Barnes and Nobles and seeing one of my books there in the front. Didn't shave, had a T-shirt on, and that was just an amazing thing. Like, wow, that's my book. So I ended up getting on all these different TV shows. Home Shopping Network, I was on there 5 times, 5 different episodes. Studio B with Chef Smith. He told me to wear this hat. His producers did, and then Chef ended up making fun of me at the end for having the hat. He's like, "Do you wear that hat everywhere?" I was like, "Only when your producers tell me to wear it." ABC News Now. That was a pretty cool interview. She just had me. She was like, "Keep talking," and she just kept eating the cheesecake. Wendy Williams show, Fox and Friends guys. I was on there twice. I was on for a period of 18 months. I was just like a hot trending story. And if you go to Simon & Schuster and look at any of the books, you can click the sticker there, and it shows 1 million books sold, 1 million copies sold in the series. So that made me very happy. And then people started wanting to know, like, how'd you do that? How'd you build such a big audience? How'd you get a book deal? How'd you, succeed? So I started teaching other people, how to do it, how to use the internet to earn money. And started working with clients like this guy, outsourcing.com, Frank Casal. He owns outsourcing.com. I helped him increase his traffic by 62.3%. Big companies like that. Even like small guys like my neighbor Jim. He had raccoons on his deck he used to feed, and he had a big swarm of them. And he did a video that went viral, and we ended up selling it to Unilad. And it's got 6.8 million views. And so he made a bunch of money. So I've helped a lot of people, like this girl, Danielle Leslie. She's killing it right now. I mean, she came, attended our mastermind, and then reported back that she had made $1 million in sales with her business. And that was a big deal for her. So, I've helped a lot of people like John Benson here. And remember this number, $145 a head on his webinar, during a recession. That's what I helped him do. So I did a lot of coaching, consulting. I helped a lot of people, but there was one person I struggled to help the most, and it caused a huge strain on our marriage, and that was my wife, Nyla. For the life of me, I could not figure out how to help her earn some extra money online. Like, we tried a bunch of different things, and when she first left her job, I was real dumb. Like, she spent her entire life taking care of others, and she really wanted to do something finally for herself, right? And a lot of women can relate to that, especially you spend your life taking care of your family, your kids, your spouse, parents, all that stuff, and then you get to the point where you finally want to do something for yourself. And my biggest mistake was underestimating her. I tried to make her my assistant when she left her job, but that became difficult. I mean, it was weird, right? There's no like romance going down at all, like when you're delegating all day to your wife. I can tell you that. Fellas, don't make that mistake. Like, hey, did you get that email? Did you send this? Did you do that? Did you do that report? Did you put up that page and all this stuff? Like, just leave me alone. She didn't want to be bothered with me. So it put a strain. And not just that. I mean, she was an independent. When she is an independent woman, she needed to do something that actually generated money and made a greater impact. And being my assistant wasn't it. And I could tell she was unhappy. So we started out on this journey to try to figure out what was the best thing for her. And along the way, we found that there were 5 obstacles that we had to get past first. And once we did, everything kind of fell in line for her. So, in fact, 9 out of 10 people who try to make money online and fail, it was because of these 5 obstacles I'm about to share with you. And if you tried to earn money online and failed, here are the reasons why and the solutions. So, more importantly, the solutions that we found for her. So, I'm going to whiz through these and then we're going to get into what she actually did and the model that worked for her. So, but this is important to understand too, because maybe you're struggling the same way. So the first big obstacle is you're too smart. I know that sounds counterintuitive, but when you're too smart, you tend to overthink things. You tend to second guess things. You can have an opportunity right in front of your face, but you're looking for something better. Or she was looking for something that fit everything she believed in, all her desires and goals and what she was interested in, the market she wanted to serve, the product she wanted to sell, how much she wanted to work, her level of tech knowledge and all this stuff. She was looking for this perfect thing. And essentially she was painting herself into a corner and looking for a needle in a haystack, which a lot of people do, especially smart people. It's kind of like this image here. You could have this ice cream right in front of your face, and can't enjoy it. So this is the Wizard of Oz, obviously. You have the Tin Man, Cowardly Lion, you have Dorothy, and the Scarecrow. Now, these first 3, they can't enjoy the rewards of this ice cream right in front of their face because they're too smart. They're getting brain freeze. But the Scarecrow doesn't have such a problem, right? He's able to just dive right in. There's a lot of people like that just don't overthink things and just jump into something, and they can reap the rewards from it accordingly because they're not as smart as a lot of people. There's a lot of people that you're smarter than, but they are earning a lot more money than you, believe it or not. And I've met a lot of them. So the solution was, listen, let's focus on selling what people are already buying. Don't try to be smarter than the marketplace. Don't try to recreate demand. Focus on selling what people are already buying. Don't try to reinvent the wheel. So that was the solution to that. Obstacle number 2 is you're humble and unknown. A lot of people like that quality, right? And a friend, you don't want your friend to try to be the center of attention all the time. Being humble is good, but online, you have to be the opposite a lot of times. You have to tell people what you've accomplished and why you're the best solution, why your product, your brand is the best solution, why they should spend money with you. And a lot of people struggle with that. My wife struggled with that as well. It's kind of like this image here. This is 3D art that's drawn on the ground. And this guy is looking down for these superheroes to come save him off this ledge. But what he doesn't realize is his feet are on the ground the entire time. And all he has to do is stand up and take that step. And he never needed permission, never needed these heroes to come save him. All he had to do was stand up on his own 2 feet and take a stand, right? So my wife struggled with that as well. So I said, listen, what we can do is we can earn commissions promoting the proven programs of other established experts. And then you could also build your own audience if you want to in the meantime. And when you're ready to release something, you'll have that audience. But let's make some money. That's what the main goal I had at the time. And let's help some people as well. So obstacle number 3 is the tech learning curve. Now, a lot of people are familiar with the tech learning curve, especially if you try to do this business online. You have so many things you need to know. You have funnels and upsells and downsells and WordPress and blogs and social media, and everything has to integrate with each other, PayPal and payments and all this stuff. And it's enough to drive you crazy. So my wife struggled with it as well. I mean, I'm not really great with technology either. I'm barely knowing how to use these slides right now. So we found a solution for her was like, you can eliminate the need for tech skills with a done for you solution, everything already set up for you. So that's what we did for her. More on that in a minute, show you how that works. Obstacle number 4, salesmanship. Everybody wants to do sales, but nobody wants to do sales, right? Everybody wants to make money, but nobody wants to be this guy. Nobody wants to be the cheesy used car salesman, uh, just here to take somebody's money all the time. So, I mean, I'm not a great salesperson either. My wife also wasn't a salesperson at all. So, solution for that, like, listen, let's let the sales guys do the selling. You can earn money just by giving away free stuff that can help people. So, in a minute, we'll show you how that all works, but that's what she did, and that's what she does. She just gives away free stuff that can help people. Obstacle number 5 is getting positive return on your traffic, right? So traffic meaning if you have something that you're trying to get people to buy online, how do you get people to see it? Like, where do you go and how do you do it profitably? And it's like a lot of people struggle with this, and the main reason oftentimes is they are trying to make it work with a low price point, right? So with a low price point, if you're trying to make $100,000 with a $50 price point, you need 2,000 sales. With a $100 price point, you need 1,000 sales. With a $500 price point, you need 200 sales. With a $1,000 price point, you need 100 sales, right? So obviously, the higher you go, the less sales you need. So what's easier, to get 200 sales or to get 2,000 sales? I could tell you 200 sales every day of the week is so much easier. And it's not about the price at all. Like a lot of people think, oh, $500, $50 is easier to sell. It's not about the price, right? I mean, $50 when you're competing with a lot of people who you have to be really good to sell something for $50 because you have all these other people advertising as well. $500 though, it's less competition. And it's more about the value than the price. So let me give you an example. So if I was to tell you right now, by the end of this presentation, I have something I want to sell you for $35,000, right? If I said that, most of you would jump off right now. Like, no way, no way. So stay with me. I don't have anything like that. But if I did, there's no way, right? You would say that right now. But if I told you that, listen, I have a next door neighbor who has a Ferrari. Her husband just passed. He had this Ferrari. It's brand new. Pretty much, he barely drove it, and he passed away. And she needs to get rid of this Ferrari. She's willing to accept $35,000. You can buy this for $35,000. You can immediately sell it. It's worth $300,000. You can immediately sell it quick for $200,000 and pocket the difference. Now, if I was to tell you that, then you start asking your mind different questions, better questions. Like, instead of no way I'm going to do that, you start to say, how can I do that? How can I afford that? How can I come up with the money? Where can I get it from? Can I borrow it? Can I put it on a credit card? Can I do a home equity line? Can I have a friend come in and invest with me? Because you start to see, like, okay, the value there is so irresistible, and it's just like a no-brainer that makes you want to do it. So it's never about price point. It's always about their value. So the solution was for that problem is you can earn $500 to $1,000 per sale just by sharing free on-demand classes. So I'm going to show you exactly how that works. So after over a year with a frustration with these obstacles, we finally discovered something easy for her that worked. And it's based on this simple process, right? So what she does is she sends traffic or sends visitors to what's called a lead gen quiz. The lead gen quiz warms people up, tells them some things about themselves, and then gets them to watch an on-demand webinar, on-demand class, right? And then there's automated follow-up emails that happen, and that's it. And she gets paid from people watching these on-demand classes. She gets paid per sale. So I'm going to show you how that works. So this is her doing it. This is our dog Lucky creeping up in the background. She's a lot happier now, and all she does is send, as I mentioned, just the first part, because everything else is set up for you. She just sends traffic to lead gen quizzes and makes a killing. Everything else is automated. So do you guys want to see a live example of this that's happening right now that we set up for one of our clients? Give me a yes in the questions box. Pam says if it was a Lamborghini, she'd figure out that price point. Yeah, Lambos. Yeah, I like Lambos better than Ferraris. I'm not a supercar guy at all, though, to be honest with you. Although I do have a Porsche Cayenne S. I'll show you a picture of that later, but it's not really a supercar. It's more like a middle age crisis family car. All right, everybody's saying yes. Let's show you guys what that looks like. Uh, so we have this site called Experts Classroom, and I'm the president of this site. What Experts Classroom is, it is a program that has on-demand classes. It's a place where you can earn money with on-demand classes, but only if you're in our program. Like the regular public can't sign up, so you can't just go there and sign up. It's only for people that are part of our program. So I'll show you an example of some of these classes. You might even recognize some of these people. Like this class teaches about blogging. You get paid 40% of that $2,000, so you get $800 for referring sales to this, for getting people to watch. So he's an expert salesperson. So all you're doing is sending people, hey, check out this free class, right? 800 plus 10% recurring. So you get recurring income from that. Here's another one. This is about Google ads for like local businesses. This is Amazon FBA. So we have 19 different ones. Here's one of my webinars about make money online opportunity, Amazon Kindle, children's books. You can teach people, or you share that class about publishing children's books. That's a real evergreen, feel good type of class. You might recognize this person, this lady right here, passive income, low content products. She has her program on there. List building with software, local marketing, outsourcing, time management is another big one. So we have all these different classes. So the way it works is we have 19 different ones, and they all pay usually 50%, 40 to 50%. So say, for instance, if you wanted to promote this one, you would come here, click affiliate link. Now, an affiliate link is just a link when it's your own dedicated web address, your own dedicated URL. When someone clicks it, it registers all sales that are made back to you. So you would come here, and we give you sample emails you can use. You can view the recording, see details of the page. So if you click affiliate link, you can come here, get a free link. You would just sign in, and you would go to products, and let's see, that one is OPAD, one post a day. So you have all these different options, right? First option is you can copy your affiliate link right there. So this is your dedicated link. As you see, that's my name right there. That would be your name. It would be your whatever username you want to choose would be right there. So that's how you know it's your dedicated link. Copy that, and you can send people to a page just like this. Now this page here, you can give people like, hey, give away this free downloadable book here, and give away this free class as well. And these classes, they play every 30 minutes, right? So every 30 minutes, there's an opportunity for you to watch, for someone to watch, and for you to earn money from these on-demand classes. So that's that affiliate link. And we spent, close this out, we spent tens of thousands of dollars setting this all up for you guys to make it really just copy and paste easy. If you wanted to send them to watch the replay of the on-demand class, you can do that. And there's a replay, and then you still get credit for the sale. You see the affiliate link is still registering my link right there. So that would be your affiliate username registered to you. You can come here, you can send people directly to the checkout page, right? Directly to the checkout page. So if you was to do that, maybe someone's watched the presentation and hey, I'm thinking about buying. What was that link again? Send them directly to that checkout page. And you know it's working when you see your affiliate username down there at the bottom. Right? That's how you know absolutely you're getting credit for the sale. You could also send people directly to the webinar room. Now this is where it gets interesting, right? This is what my wife likes to do. So she'll send people directly to this webinar room, and that goes to a page that looks like this. And this plays automatically. Click below to enable sound, and it'll start playing, and there's a questions box. Don't close or the presentation will end. It won't show that. I'm logged in, so that's why it shows that bar there. But we've found that this is especially effective. And the way let me show you the way she does it. And we set this up for our clients as well. So she would send people, like I mentioned, to what's called a quiz like this. So in this instance, for that webinar, is discover the best online business for you. Most people struggle online because they're doing businesses that don't work for their personality type. Take the 60-second quiz to find the best online business for you. So this is telling them about themselves. So people are naturally interested. Okay, what is this best online business for me? So they start the quiz. All right. Ask them a series of questions. How do you prefer to make money online? Affiliate selling. What are you most comfortable with? Being on stage, being behind the scenes. What is your purpose as an entrepreneur? A passion-based business. Which would you choose? Big check for 100,000 or 20,000 a month. So this is warming them up for the opportunity, getting them excited. They want to see the results of this quiz. If you can create online income your way, would you? Would you have big chunks of 5K or consistent, stable, or combination? So you could choose. They would answer it. So after they've taken this quiz, awesome. The best online business for you is, and this is blurred out. So in order for them to get the answer, they have to enter their name and email. So at this point, they're so engaged that a large percentage of them enter their name and email. And this, if you want, like the way we set this up, if you want to build your own email list, we can make this your form, your email form, where it goes into your autoresponder account. But if you don't know what that is, don't worry about it. But if you do, I mean, you can make a lot of money just by having your own audience, your own email list. So let's just put in an email address there just to test things out. Get your results now. So they put it in. So what happens is, after it finishes loading, what it does is it goes through your affiliate link and it lands on this page, right? Through your affiliate link for them to watch the free class. So the way this works is, as I mentioned, she sends traffic to this lead gen quiz, goes to the on-demand webinar through your affiliate link, and then you have the follow-up emails that happen automatically. And you get credit for all sales that are generated from that class that is shown. So how about traffic? Where does she get traffic from to this? So this is a BizOp related webinar that she's promoting, BizOp related class. So one of our BizOp related traffic sources is email ads. So you can buy email ads for super cheap. Like each person that lands on the page, you can get 500 people to land on the page for 69 cents each. So for $345, right? You can get 500 people to land on that page. Right, so she did this, placed an order, got 500 people to land on the page, and let me show you how much she made. Spent $345 right here, as you can see, to get 500 clicks, people that are interested in business opportunities. And I'll show you that time frame. It was the around May 17th, and May 15th to the 31st, she made that amount, $2,929 from that. And then she said, okay, what will happen if I send 1,000 people? If I send 1,000 people, what will happen instead of 500? So she sent 1,000 people to that page, paid $560, right, in May. And here's how much she made, $4,728, right, later on the following month. So, and that's net. So it just goes to show you, I mean, this stuff absolutely works. It's just basically all she does is she sends traffic to a lead gen quiz, and a lead gen quiz sends them to that on-demand class, as I showed you guys. And the beauty of this is also, is with this, she could send it every week, every 2 weeks, once a month. So she could set it up as a set and forget campaign where the traffic just keeps coming to those pages and she keeps making sales from it. Traffic, lead gen quiz, free on-demand class. That's it. Keep it safe and simple. That's all she does. I mean, you don't have to be an internet marketer to do that. You don't have to be an online marketing whiz to do that. It's something so easy, like a stay-at-home mom that has no background in this stuff can do it. So what do you guys think? Is that easy or is that hard? That system I showed you guys. Is that easy or that hard? Or is that hard? I see all the easies coming up. Easy, easy, easy peasy. Absolutely. So we're going to go back to that page in a second, and I'm going to show you what that looks like. Just bear with me. All right. So that's what you call set and forget profit. She just sets it up, lets it run. Everything is already set up on the back end for her. Or she could send directly to those classes, skip the quiz funnel, whatever she wants to do, give away those free books. So we train our students on how to do all this stuff. So this is how the top online experts earn easy money online, myself included. Everybody you could think of that's doing it, this is like, it's known to be one of the easiest ways to earn money online. In fact, even a below average webinar, so you're like, how much can you make from these webinars? Even a below average webinar sales presentation will do $50 per attendee. $50 per attendee. So let me show you proof of that. $50 per attendee. So if I go to just Facebook here and do a search for per attendee, all right, and I just look at posts and look at what people are making per attendee. So this guy, $374 per attendee, $670 per attendee, $909 per attendee. So this is like for each person that watches what they're making on average, $187 per attendee, $100 per attendee, 60. This guy says 65, and a lot of them like kind of made fun of him for that, like 65. That's all you're making. So it's safe to say, $543 per attendee. It's safe to say that $50 per attendee is a conservative estimate. So basically, people watch the free on-demand classes, and you get paid from all sales that are generated. So it's work because these guys are professional salespeople, so they know how to deliver value, deliver good content, and then make an offer that helps your audience that you refer. And then these folks are like thanking you for sending them. And it doesn't have to even be people you know. When you're running these little solo ads, these email ads, you don't even know the people. These are perfect strangers, but they're interested in that topic. And the classes do all the selling for you. So you never have to sell one-on-one. So you just have to send people, hey, watch this class, or run a little ad saying, watch this class. So on average, at $50 per attendee, if you get 10 attendees to watch the on-demand class, $500 in revenue. 20 attendees, $1,000 in revenue. 50 attendees, $2,500 in revenue at $50 per attendee. 100 attendees will get you $5,000 for that particular webinar. You can do this in a weekend, right? How hard would it be to get 100 people? If you're running ads, if you pay for, what is it, $345 to get 500 people to the page, and if you got 500 people to the page, you're going to get maybe 100 to 200 people to watch that presentation. And then, if you do the math on that, 100 people to watch that presentation, that's $5,000 on average, and you would get half of that, so you would get $2,500 take-home net. But that's still for $345 investment. So you also, if you want us to set it up for you, you would build your email list from that traffic as well, and then you could follow up via email, but that's completely optional. So 200 people would get $10,000, 500 people would get $25,000, and these are conservative numbers. So this automated profit business was the one thing that even my newbie wife could earn money from home with. I mean, after a lot of frustration, we set this up for her, and it's working, this model. And I showed you her results earlier. This is her name, Nyla Douglas, $3,200 that week. And she's consistently cranking out these results, $5,200 that week, another $1,800 that week. It was a week, $4,600 from the 10th to the 15th. It was just last week, 2666. And you can see her name there, Nyla Douglas. So this is working for her, and it can work for you too. So one big thing, meaning we're doing a case study about her, that helped her kind of envision all this stuff was just understanding that having your monthly obligations paid off equals freedom, absolute and complete freedom, right? So my goal my entire career was I wanted to have $1 million in the bank, $1 million cash in the bank. And I sold all those books and made all that money online. And finally, in 2012, I finally hit that goal, $1 million cash in the bank. And I thought it was a big deal. I thought there would be a parade or something, or confetti would fall out the sky, but nobody really cared at all. But what I found was I had the same amount of freedom as when I was just making $5,000 a month from my business, just passively. Right? Same amount of time in a day, same amount of freedom. So freedom is all about, just having this monthly obligation paid off. Just think of all the crazy things we do each month just to make ends meet, just to pay the bills. So, I mean, I used to commute every day from Long Island to Manhattan. I used to wake up about 6 o'clock. I had to be at work at 8:30. I'd leave the house at about 6:30. Commute for about an hour and 45 minutes. I would leave the house. It would be nighttime, dark, 6:30 in the morning, cold New York City winter night, nighttime. And I would come back at 7 o'clock. I would leave my job about 7 o'clock, get home about 8:30 or so. It would be nighttime again. So some days I didn't even see the sun, and it was like so depressing. And I would get home with just enough time to see my daughter, to put her to sleep, and play with her and watch her go to bed. And that was it. And then I would start working on my business, and it was just such a depressing thing. And I was just had no free time. And so I came up with this exercise that I want to do with you guys. And I want you guys, it's going to help you kind of visualize this whole thing. So here is the exercise. Come up with a number. I want you to come up with a number that represents how much you would need to have complete freedom. All your bills paid, everything paid. Your mortgage, your car, your credit cards, groceries, all that stuff paid off. And envision yourself doing it from your online business, right? So maybe your number is 10,000, maybe your number is 20,000. I have some other stuff I'm going to show you to kind of put a ribbon on this whole thing and really help you see it. And you don't have to enter that number right now. Just come up with a number in your mind. And here's the exercise. This is what I want you to do. So if you're getting $500 a sale, enter this number in. How many sales per month do you need to pay for your lifestyle? I want you to envision this, because they say whatever the mind can conceive and believe, it can achieve. So how many sales? So if you need $10,000 a month, that's 20 sales. If you need $100,000 a month, that would be 200 sales. If you need $5,000 a month, that would be 5 sales. If you need 20,000, 40 sales. So just come up with that number, enter it into the chat so we can see it. I see 20, I see 83, that's precise, 83 sales. I see 20, 60, I see 10, I see 30 sales, another 20 sales. Okay, great. So you have that number in mind. Do you mind if I share my number with you? Do you mind if I share my number? I always ask for permission because I'm going to share like some of my expenses and whatnot. I'm going to whiz through some of this stuff. But just to give you kind of a comparative example of how many sales I would need. Okay, I see everybody saying yes. Great. So my biggest expense is the house, this house that we live in. So we live in this 6,000 square foot house about 20 minutes north of Atlanta, 6 bedrooms, 5 bathrooms. And that's the front of the house there. That is the great room. Never knew what a great room was until I moved south. Apparently, it's an all-purpose room with a high ceiling. That's the pool and spa out back in the yard. Kids love that. It's a theater room. I'm in there a lot of times watching the basketball games, and I have my laptop there just working. We also have, we send the kids to private school. So we have the private school expenses. I have my car note. I actually just traded this car in, but I told my wife she had to take a picture because this is a rare occasion where we just came from church. I had this suit on, shoes shine, car wash, haircut, fresh shave, and I said, take a picture of this because I don't know when the next time I'm going to see it again. I traded in that car for this car. This is a Porsche Cayenne S. It's a hybrid, so it goes 21 miles without gas. Love this car. You could plug it in, charge it up. Don't need gas. You can go all over town, go to the gym, go to the supermarket. My dog Lucky, he's a cockapoo. I have his expenses, like his vet expense, his grooming expense. I just had his teeth cleaned, and I had no idea that was even a thing. But we had him for 3 years, and the vet was like, "You got to clean his teeth." So like $500 later, we had to give him anesthesia and all that stuff. It felt so bad, but he has fresh pearly whites now. He's a cockapoo, so he's like my best friend. He's also my office mate. He's always like calling shots there at the office. He's also a pool shark. He won't let me beat him at pool. His name is Lucky. That's on Ryan in the background. He's a little bit older now than in the other pictures. Uh, so we like to take 3 nice vacations. This is a terrible picture. The sun's in our eyes, but 3 nice vacations a year on a typical year. That's not a crazy year like it is this year. This is us in Puerto Rico. This is us in Riviera Maya, pretending to be drunk because the sign said, "Welcome all drunk cruise ship people." She played it along nicely. This is I like to take the kids on excursions and stuff so they have different experiences. So I took my daughter, my son checked it out, but me and my daughter, we went on a helicopter tour, and it landed on a glacier in Alaska, and that was a cool experience. We were actually standing on a glacier right there. This is Cayman Islands, Stingray City in the Cayman Islands. The stingray are friendly there because it's like their feeding ground and stuff, and they're trained. Look at my daughter's face. She's like, "Ew, Dad, that's disgusting." Kissing this stingray. The guy here was holding him in the back and for us to take the picture. I look brave here, but there were 9 families that did it before we got in the water. So that was a cool experience. Me fooling around playing the drums in Cozumel. This is Amsterdam. If you ever get a chance to go to Amsterdam, beautiful city, great food, right on the water. Everybody rides these bikes though in Amsterdam. Everybody's on a bike in traffic, weaving in and out between cars, but nobody ever wears a helmet. And it's just crazy. It's mental. Everybody's on these bikes. I saw a woman, she was pregnant and she had a dress on. She's riding and she came about 5 inches from this taxi cab. And I thought she was going to get hit. I was like, oh my God. But she didn't even flinch. It's just normal out there. We couldn't keep up. We had to walk our bikes. This is us walking our our bikes in Amsterdam because the traffic was so crazy. This is we went to Cuba. It's like the obligatory classic car picture. And in Cuba, Grenada. If you ever get a chance to go, Sandals in Grenada, they have this little pier where you can watch the sunset. They have these villas that are right on the beach. So you step out your villa, you're in sand right there in Grenada. The food is amazing. All you can eat, top shelf, everything. Sandals. It's a little expensive, but it's worth it. I can't wait to go back. So that lifestyle, I mean, what do you guys think? How many $500 sales a month do you think I need for that lifestyle? Let me know. How many $500 sales a month do you think I need for that lifestyle? I see 100, 75. I see 50. I see 200. Someone says 500, 1,000, 111. That's precise. All right, I'm gonna 42. All right, so I'll share the number with you guys just for comparative purposes. And I do more than just online marketing. I'm a real estate investor. I have different businesses, but just this model that I'm showing you here today covers everything. And how much does it work out to? So principal, mortgage, and insurance on that house is $4,000 approximately. These are all round numbers. The car is about 1,000. Private school for the kids about 1,000. Healthcare, throw that in about 1,000. Vacations for 3 vacations a year comes out to about 18,000. That's about $1,500 a month if you're saving up for it. Food and miscellaneous, 1,000. So all of that is just $9,500 a month. Just $9,500 a month gets you all of that entire lifestyle, right? And that's just 19 sales. Just 19 sales, less than 1 sale a day pays for all of that. So the question is, like, do you think you can get just 1 sale a day from the billions of active social media users with this system? 1 sale a day. That's all just all you need to pay for that entire thing. Less than 1 sale a day. So everybody's saying yes, absolutely. So this is unquestionably the easiest way to earn money online and have more free time. So you're ready to finally do it. It's also the easiest way to build your audience if that's what you're into as well. It's kind of piggybacking off of these on-demand classes that we have readily available. So are you finally ready to do it? Are you finally ready to dig in something that definitely works, as we've shown you, something that you can do, something that is just set and forget, and you just have to send the traffic like we train you to do. See, the yes is coming up. Great, great, great. So just to recap what we said we're going to show you, showed you the smoking hot, easy income trend that many people are missing, showed you the 5 obstacles of your success and how this opportunity solves them, showed you the simple automated system my newbie wife uses to earn $500 to $1,000 payments from her laptop, showed you the little known traffic source that's much cheaper than Facebook and Google, just email ads. We cover that in our training, the best sources and how to use them. And finally, we're going to talk about how to partner with us to get your own automated profit business going. So you don't have to try to figure all this stuff out on your own. We spent tens of thousands of dollars setting this all up for you. And we're going to show you proof of how much people are actually making with their real account totals. So stick around for that. And we're still going to give away that $100 Amazon gift certificate to one lucky winner. So you guys ready for the next part, how to partner with us to get your own? Would you like to have a simple laptop business like this pay for your lifestyle? Let me know. Give me a yes in the questions box. Sandra says yes. Biloli says yes. Deborah says yes. Sure. Jim says yes. Melinda says yes. Michael says yes. Awesome. All these yeses popping up. Great, 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 great. So here's what you'll need. So if you wanted to set this up, everything we showed you here today, here's what you'd need. First, you'd need that lead gen quiz funnel with compelling sales copy set up. Then you would need a high converting automated webinar offer that lets you build your own list if you want to build your own list. Most of them, like 99% of them won't. You'll be promoting someone else's registration, even if you had the opportunity to. So that's what makes us different. It's like you can build your own list from this as well. And all our webinars, we have 19 different ones to choose from. They're definitely high converting. Effective follow-up emails. So you want to follow up with people. You don't have to, but there's probably about 40% extra money if you just follow up. Hey, watch the replay. How'd you like that presentation? Like you could set that up automated as well. Knowledge of how to get traffic profitably, right? So we showed you as much as we could show you here in this short time period, but there's different ways to do it profitably. There's secrets to it that we're going to show you how to get people to watch the on-demand classes. So that's what you need, those things. But the good news is we've already done the work for you. Everything is already set up for you. So how to partner with us to get your own automated profit business. So we have our program. It's called the Automated Profit Partners Program. It's our flagship program because it's the program that pays out the most to our students, that have the most success stories. I'm going to show you some of those in just a minute. So we're going to be accepting 10 new partners from this presentation who qualify. So here's the qualifications, right? So we have to limit it to 10 from this particular presentation because we have to set up the quiz funnel for you. We have to set up your account to make sure the commissions go right into your PayPal account, all the payments, all your earnings. We have to set everything up for you. Plus, you're going to get a one-on-one help with this as well, as I'll show you in a second. So being that we're doing all that, we can only limit it to 10 because we have limited resources. So here's the qualifications. You must be an action taker, not a complainer. You can either make money or you can make complaints, but you can't make both. You must be willing to use these powerful tactics ethically, right? We want people to do the right thing with this. You must be serious about earning extra income. We want serious people who really want to do it. And you must be willing to stick with it, not quit on yourself. You'll be amazed at how close people really are to success, and then they just move on to something else and quit. So we want you to stick with it. And you must agree to give an honest review once you've made your first sale. So we're looking for more reviews to, we just like helping people. And it helps us to have those reviews as well. Who here thinks they qualify? Give me a I'm in if you qualify. So Sharika is in. Lori's in. I can't pronounce. Clotile? I can't pronounce. I'm sorry. Is in. Jose is in. Gary is in. Christy is in. Marsha's in. Maria is in. Chris is in. Kimberly's in. Robert's in. R. Diamond is in. Lee Winters, Teddy Garris, Tracy, Brenda, Judith, Jason, Mark, Pat, Marsha, Jeez Louise, William, Christian, George, Rashawn, God save, already in. Yeah, I recognize your name. I think you're already a customer. George, Varun, Eric, Ruben, Richard, Geneva, Angel. Damn, we got, okay, I'm sorry, guys. We have 10 spots, and Anthony, JB, Angel. It looks like we got about 1, 2, 3, 4, 10, 20. Looks like we got about 47 people, 48 people, JB, 48 people who say they're in. Okay, so let me show you what it's about. Alexander, 49. Right, so I stopped counting at 49. Jeez Louise. All right. So here's what you're going to get as part of this program. First thing you're going to get is the done for you quiz funnel set up. So we set everything up for you, all the questions, all the sales copy and everything set up for you. You're going to get the masterclass that shows you how to get everything you need, right? After module 1, so it's 5 modules. You can get through this in a weekend if you wanted to. It's about 10 hours. And it's all just available to you pre-recorded. So you can, after module 1, you have your account set up to get direct payments. You show you how to build your list, track your results. Module 2, how to get easy landing pages and quiz funnels done. So you can set up additional ones as well using our software on our platform. This is all hosted on our platform. Module number 3, how to get massive traffic on a budget. So we show you how to get people to watch those on-demand classes. I'll show you the secrets behind how to do that profitably. And even on a low budget, I mean, as little as $20 sometimes you can get traffic. How to use our done for you follow-up emails to get additional sales. So we could either do that, depending on if you're sending to the registration pages that we're hosting, we'll have the email follow-ups done for you, or you could just copy and paste the emails that we give you. And the 5th module is how to earn stable, ongoing income with recurring payment offers. So once you've gotten to the point where you can earn money with our system, we can show you how to earn money promoting other stuff that pays you recurring income every month, like stable, dependable recurring income. That's an easy thing once you followed our system. So that's the 5 modules. Plus, you're going to get access to our private network of proven online classes. So we have the entire network that we're adding new classes to that you can earn money from that pay you anywhere between $500 to $1,000 a sale. It's $1,000 value right on Experts Classroom. You're also going to get five fast action bonuses. Bonus number 1, access to our private VIP customer success group, $5,000 a year value, where we're always in there helping people. A lot of our coaching clients already paid us $5,000 for that. You're going to get it as a bonus. Bonus number 2, done for you remarketing ads that we pay for. So people that land on those pages, we send them back to watch the replay, and we do the advertising for you on Facebook with remarketing ads. And that's a $4,000 value. So we're sending people, you still get credit for the sale because we're sending them directly to the replay page, and it's still credited back to you. Bonus number 3, done for you reports and content you can give away to promote the free classes and earn commissions. That's a $500 value. Bonus number 4, done for you email follow-up campaigns for all who registered for the free classes. That's a $1,500 value. Bonus number 5, limited access to our webinar pages, landing page, software platform, and templates, $2,000 value. So just to summarize what you're going to get the done for you quiz funnel set up, $2,000 value, the masterclass, $1,000 value, the access to the on-demand classes that pay you, that is another $1,000 value. Customer success group for VIPs, that's a $5,000 a year value. Done for you Facebook remarketing ads that we pay for, $4,000 value. Done for you reports and content you can give away to promote the free classes, $500 value. Done for you follow-up email campaigns you can brand as your own, $1,500 value. And the lifetime access to the landing page software platform. You can create other pages on there as well, opt-in pages, different things like that, $1,000 value. Total value, $15,999. So, I know you've seen these charts before, people stacking the value and whatnot, but even if you take just a fourth of this, it's still a $4,000 value, and you're not going to pay anywhere near that. So let's show you what you're going to get. So you're also going to get this extra bonus, like I mentioned. We want to talk to you one-on-one and make sure that you're up to speed and succeed as quick as possible. So you'll get a one-on-one strategy session with our top trainer, Antonio Thornton. That's a $700 value. So the regular cost of this program, upfront fee of $24.97. It's the regular course, but don't let this scare you. Monthly charge of $99 for access to the private webinar network, plus $500 a month for the remarketing, ad budget, and management. But let me tell you, behind the scenes, what we did was our host today, they said, hey, these are some of our best clients. And we were happy that they were hosting us. We were honored to be here with you guys. And they told us, like, listen, these are some of our best customers. So what we want you to do is make an amazing deal, like lowest price you've ever given for this. And I said, okay, well, I'll see what I could do. How about if I knock off $500? And they said, no, come on, you can do better than that. Do better than that. What's the best you can do? I said, okay, how about if I knock off $1,000? They said, come on, you can do better than that. So I said, okay, here's what I'm going to do. Here's what I'm going to do for you guys here, because you are with me on this presentation and I really appreciate you guys. Here's what I'm going to do. You're not going to pay any of that, right? So for the first 10 qualified people here today, we're going to waive the $99 a month network access fee. So you don't have that monthly charge. We're going to waive the $500 a month remarketing ad fee. So you don't have any monthly charges. It's going to be a one-time payment, and that's it, one and done. And we're not going to knock off $500. We're not going to knock off $1,000. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to knock, I want you to keep this like between us. It's just an offer for you guys. We're going to knock off a full $1,500 here today. And this is the best price we've ever given for this program. You can join Automated Profit Partners program today for just one payment of $997. That is the webinar special. You save $1,500. So I'm going to give you guys the link in a second. All right, I'm going to give you guys the link for that. And as I mentioned, it's only good. It's a coupon code as well. Coupon code is VIP10. I'm going to give that to you in a second. But when I give it to you, you have two options, right? You can do nothing, stay right where you are, pass up this chance to be mentored and guided into the easiest way to earn money from home in your spare time. Or you can take the other route, right? You can grab this special deal, join us, we'll work with you to succeed, and you only need a couple sales. So think about it. Each of those, you get $500 per sale, right? And you only need a couple of those to pay this entire thing off. And then from then on, you're in the green. So it's a one-time payment of $997. You only need a couple sales to earn back your investment. Then it's all profit from then on. So who's ready for the link? You guys want the link, the coupon code? Give me a yes. I'm in if you want that link. Great. I see the yes is coming up. Great. So here's the link. Sign up now. There's the link on the page. I'll put it in the questions box here for you guys, the chat box for you guys as well. Let me put that in there as well. There you go. I put that in so you guys can click it right from that chat box there. Somebody click that link and let me know, does it work? And yes, there is a multi-pay. There's a 2-payment plan on the page as well. So I just wanted to give you guys that link. And again, the coupon code is VIP10. So as I mentioned here, that coupon expires after 10 uses. Like you see, it says disable this coupon after 10 total uses. So you want to be one of the first 10 if you're interested in this. And with this program, I mean, you could just jump in, grab a link, share it on Facebook, share it in an email, share it on Twitter, share it with a friend, whatever you want to do. And you can begin earning money from this right away. And all you're doing is just sharing free classes. So there's multiple options, as I showed you. You can send people right to the class. You can send people to one of the quiz funnels that we set up for you if you're buying traffic, or you can send people directly to a webinar replay page if they prefer that. You can give away that free report, all that stuff. And here's what I'm going to do to sweeten the pot even more for you guys. Here's what I'm going to do. All right. I'm going to make this a real no-brainer. I know a lot of people, their concern is, okay, the traffic part, I don't want to spend any money on traffic. That's fine. Here's what we're going to do for you guys here. We're going to sweeten the pot even more. You'll also get, as a bonus, $800 in free ad credits. So we're going to add $800 in free ad credits to earn money with right away. I mean, who does that, right? The traffic is on us. Your first $800 in traffic is on us. Then you can take that money, the profit that you make from that, reinvest it, whatever you're going to do. Here's where the ad credits are coming from. We've arranged to get you guys ad credits, $100 from Microsoft Bing. And these are very easy to use, right? We'll show you how to set all that up. I mean, $150 from Google Ads, $100 from Perfect Audience, $300 from Yelp, $100 from Apple Search Ads, $50 from Amazon. So see, these are some of the top networks in the world, and they have a lot of people visiting them. And we will be able to siphon off some of these people using these ad credits to watch these on-demand classes, a bunch of them actually. $800 can get you a bunch of traffic and be able to earn money right away with this. How's that sound to you guys? Is that a cool bonus or what? Give me a yep if that's a cool bonus, right? So it's like really no excuse. If you want to earn money with this, there's really no excuse. There's the link again on the page. Use that coupon code VIP10 and you can get started. I mean, I could tell you the person that did it the fastest was we had a guy that earned 3 sales, made $1,500 in 3 days, the first 3 days, and I think might have spent $200. He gave us a testimonial like, wow, this thing really works. So I mean, and we have other people that obviously, still haven't even gone through the training modules yet. So it's up to you to decide what type of person you are. But the sky is the limit if you follow the step-by-step instructions. Like I said, my newbie wife is doing this. If she can do it, you can too. So here's a question everybody asks: do the free classes at Experts Classroom really make money? So I promise I'll show you people's real results from this. Some of these folks are more experienced. Some of these folks have no experience whatsoever. A lot of them don't, but they're all just part of this program and have earned money with the same on-demand classes that you now have access to. So show you something. Keep this confidential between us, but because I had to get permission to show you. So Kathy Demers, she has a little blog, a podcast, like interview show she does, and she uses this to earn extra money whenever she can. She's another stay-at-home mom. 16,868, took home 8,434. Here is James Jones. He's a semi-retired Army vet, generated 40,161, took home 19,401 with this so far. Doug Knowles, he is a retired attorney, and he's already made 1,964, and he's like, wow, this really works. And he's doubled his money already, and he's like always in the group asking questions because he's ready to scale this thing up. He's one of our new members. Ty Cohen, he's one of our older members. He's done 46,940, took home 22,850. Steve Rosenbaum, 5,836. He just grabbed the link, shared it, boom, he made some sales. So he was happy about that. He's another approaching retirement guy. Jay Boyer, one of our original members, generated 59,043, took home 28,821, and this was less than a year. So he's making a full-time income off of this. Sean Ugendell, complete newbie, couldn't find a picture for him. 1,994, took home 957. So he's made his money back. So if he can do it, I mean, anybody can do it. And he's doing it with strictly just those email ads that I was showing you guys. Brian Anderson took home 14,904 in net commissions just earlier this year. Sean Casey, another retiree, works online exclusively now. 17,125, took home 8,085. All with the same on-demand classes that you guys have access to. Another complete newbie, Matt Garrett, 1,925. Alice Seba, another stay-at-home mom, works from home, 10,569. Fred Lamb, 16,914 net commissions. Young guy, he's a young guy doing it. So we have all type of people from retirees to young guys to stay-at-home moms to Army vets to all this stuff. Miko Patton, and she was so happy. She's like, wow, I've tried a lot of different things, and this was the one thing that finally worked. I finally made money online, and she was so happy and excited. And she sent me a video that I was just happy for her. She generated $1,780 so far. She's one of our newer members, and she's so fired up. Ben Sample, $9,480. He did this in a weekend, in actually a 4-day period. He made $10,000 gross. He had I think 2 refunds, but he was able to keep 9,480 net. So it's a great thing. So these are the same proven classes that everyone from experts to newbies are cashing in on. So can you do it too? Can you do it too? Here's the questions you ask yourself. Can you submit some basic information to get your landing page done? Yes, absolutely. Can you follow some simple step-by-step instructions to get some easy traffic? Yes, yes, you can. We show you how. Can you copy and paste the emails that we give you? Yes, everything is already set up for you. And can you accept money into your PayPal account? Yes, you should be saying yes to all these things. And even if you can't, we'll wire you the money or Cash App or whatever. So If you said yes to any of those things, if so, sign up now. There's the link. Again, the coupon code is VIP10. I posted it in the chat box for you guys. It's there for you. So just jump into some frequently asked questions. Then we're going to get into your questions as well. So just the frequently asked questions right quick, what people always ask. Is this tax deductible? Yes. If you have a business, this is tax deductible. If you have a job and your job can benefit from any type of social media training, then yes, you can write it off. I can tell you that a lot of our customers write this off. You want to speak to your accountant, though, obviously. How long does it take to make my money back? As I mentioned, the person that did it the fastest so far was 3 days. So I believe you could break that record. But who knows? I mean, it's all up to you. And if you're sending traffic to giving away these free online classes, you could make money. How much do I have to spend on ads? I mean, you don't have to spend anything. We recommend, you test it out, maybe $100, $200, but we show you some free ways that you can get visitors and give away those online classes as well. So, I mean, if we show you how to build a following online, how to build a social media following, all this stuff. We'll show you how to do it and how to get the traffic for free if you want. But, the question is, though, if you're making $2 for every dollar you spend, then the better question is, how much more can I spend? Right? If I spend 1,000, I'll make 2,000. If I spend 2,000, I'll make 4,000. Spend 5,000, I'll make 10,000. So if you are getting positive results, you want to actually spend more and not even worry about it, and you can get paid before the credit card bill comes back. Any additional costs? Nope, no additional costs from us. Is this newbie friendly? Yes, absolutely. Everything is already set up for you, and my newbie wife is doing it, and lots of new people, as I showed you, are succeeding with it. Their money back guarantee. So being that we're setting all this stuff up for you, and it's actual manual labor time involved, and you get a one-on-one coaching call and all that stuff, we have a performance guarantee. A performance guarantee says if you follow the steps and show us that you made an effort and it doesn't work out for you, we don't want to hold your money. We'll give you back your money. But it's not, if you're not serious about it, I would say, don't sign up. But if you're actually going to do it, you can, if it doesn't work out for you, there's no risk. We'll give you back your money within 30 days. How can you afford to pay for the remarketing ads for us? We take a small percentage from the vendor to cover, or small percentage from all the sales from the vendor to cover the remarketing ads. Is there too much competition? No. As I said, we're only taking 10 people from this presentation. And also, by the way, give me an I'm in if you're in already, just so we'll know what we're looking at here and when we're going to cap this off. But yeah, give us an I'm in. And we're going to get to all your questions here in just a second. I see some people saying I'm in. Great. Will you be adding additional classes? Yes. We just added a new class last week, and we're adding a new one every month. So we're constantly adding new classes. Do I need my own website? Nope, not at all. You don't need a website at all. Everything is already set up for you. What options do I have besides solo ads or email ads? You can use any source. We have a dozen different sources you can use to give away these free online classes. You don't have to buy email ads if you don't want to, but that's really a great option for you, though. Where can I ask a customer support question? You can ask a customer support question at our help desk there, supportforcustomers.com. You click open a new ticket, remember your ticket number, and we're there to help you within a few hours usually. Will the special price and bonuses still be available after this presentation? Not sure. We may sell out completely during this presentation, and then once the coupon code expires, then the price goes back up to $24.97, or 2 payments of I think $12.69. I think it is. So you definitely want to get in now before that coupon expires. Someone asked, how soon will we see results? I mean, as I mentioned, the fastest person ever was 3 days. So it really could be by the end of the month. It could be this week. It could, it's really up to you. But nothing's stopping you from, going in. If you wanted to do it this weekend, right? You can go in, grab a link, follow the simple steps to place an order, maybe a couple $100 to get some traffic, send people to those on-demand classes. They play every 30 minutes, so people can watch it today, and you can start earning money from it. It's just that simple. So just to summarize again what you're going to get, Going to get the done for you quiz funnel and sales copy written for you. You're going to get the masterclass. You're going to get the private network of online classes that pay you $500 to $1,000 per sale, right? You only get in, so it's limited to everybody. That's only people in this program. So there's some other ones out there, like, you might find a webinar that you can promote, but if you have everybody in the world having public access to promote it, it becomes a lot more complicated, a lot more difficult. But we have a private network for only our members, so there's a lot less competition for you guys, and we show you step by step how to do it. Whereas, if you're an affiliate somewhere else, you're on your own. So you're going to get bonus number 1, VIP Customer Success Group. That's a $5,000 a year value. The Facebook remarketing ads that we pay for, $4,000 value. The done for you reports and content you can give away to promote the free classes, a $500 value, and earn commissions. Done for you follow-up emails, $1,500 value. Limited access to the landing page platform where we create those pages. That's a $1,000 value. Total value $15,999. Here's where you go. You're also going to get that extra bonus, that one-on-one coaching session with our top coaches, Antonio Thornton and Flo Kunle. I can tell you, these guys, we hired their company because these guys have worked with some of the greats, like Les Brown, like Robert Rich Dad Kiyosaki, like Bob Proctor, like Dan Kennedy, some of the business greats out there, and they help them. They've been hired by those companies, so we hired them too, because they're really good at helping you get up to speed as fast as possible. So you would definitely want to listen to them. So just the one phone call is a $700 value. And we don't hide behind the internet, right? We want to talk to you one-on-one, and it's optional, but we want to give you that value added touch because we want you to succeed. You're also going to get the $800 in ad credits, as I mentioned, to earn money right away. All right, well, we still have a little bit more to go in the presentation, but right now let's see if we could bring Igor back on, because he said that he has something special, a special surprise he wanted to share with you guys, and I'm eager to see what it is, and I wanted to get his feedback on the program. I know he's a member, he has the program, and wanted to let him tell you what he thinks and reveal this amazing surprise. So let's see if we can get his mic back and pass the screen to Igor. Igor, you still with us?
Yes, I'm here, Ron. Wow. So first off, I'm really digging the fact that you are not only providing the offers and the Rolodex, which I'm assuming will be kept up to date all the time with winning offers, and the fact that our customers can actually promote these offers having very little competition compared to, say, a typical ClickBank offer that is absolutely infested with competition, right? Thousands of people promoting the same thing to the same crowd all the time. This is different because this is so exclusive. But I'm also excited because of the traffic source you're sharing, as well as the other traffic techniques you said you're sharing. So this way, when we really think about it, there's really two things that fuel a business, fuel an online business, and that is traffic and offers. Another thing I absolutely love about it is that you're providing with landing page templates, email templates, and so you're allowing us to build a list. That's another big one. As you know, I'm big into list building. I wrote a book about list building, and have a podcast about list building, had a whole coaching program about list building. So, I can track almost every dollar I've ever made online to email marketing, with maybe with an exception, maybe 2% of my entire income, and I make over $4 million a year. Almost all of it comes from email, almost none of it comes from other sources. So I'm a big advocate for building a list, and I'm a big advocate for building an asset. So again, I'm really, really excited about recommending your program. And guys listening to this, look, if this is for you, jump on this, and I'll explain, and I'll actually share in a second what bonus I'm going to give you for that. If you're on the fence, then I hope that the bonus I'm about to announce will kind of push you off the fence. Plus, remember, you're coming in and you're giving it a shot. And the worst case, you walk away. That's the worst case. The best case, you literally build yourself a brand new income from home in a part-time fashion, and somewhere in between, you're covering your investment and you're making a comfortable side income. Maybe not life-changing, but you know what? $1,000 a week to some people could be life-changing, while to most people, just a great way to either help out with the bills, or put more money into that vacation fund, or put some money away into the rainy day jar, or maybe even take that money and put it in the stock market or real estate. I know that Ron does a lot of real estate. So Whatever the case, I am fully endorsing this program. I'm fully endorsing Ron as a mentor, and I really, really, really feel it's an amazing, incredible opportunity to be a part of, especially because of how much money I myself am making with this method. Like I said, just earlier this week, got $12,000, just kind of unexpected, from an on-demand class owner to whom I sent a few people and who purchases products, and he pays me $1,000 per sale. So that's pretty cool. Now, with that in mind, I actually want to announce a bonus package to the people who do jump on this during this training, people who take action, people who basically say, look, I'm willing to give this a shot. I want to make it easy for you to say yes. I want to ethically bribe you, if you will. And the bonus package that I've put together is actually worth, in my humble opinion, of course, because I'm biased, it's worth more than the whole the whole Ron's program, and compared to the price you're paying for that program is just it's nowhere near close. It's really nowhere near close. So let me run down through all the bonus components. There's actually more than 10 components that I'm giving you, all of which are designed to help you make more money using this strategy, using the give away access to free classes and make big commission strategy. So the first thing I want to do, and this is really, really cool, really important. And the first thing I want to do is I want to give you my 6-step super affiliate checklist. And this is a checklist I want you to execute whenever you're putting together a campaign for a free class that you want to give away. I use this exact checklist every time I'm putting together a campaign for a new class. Then once I put it together and I start driving traffic to it, it's automated, that's it, I'm done. But this checklist just makes it super simple because I don't have to, there's no decision fatigue, if you know what I mean. Like if you ever wondered why people go and get a personal trainer, for example, it's not because they can't go to the gym on their own and decide which exercises to do. It's only because they have decision fatigue and they can't really think and make decisions for themselves. So if you have decision fatigue about affiliate promotions, this will be really, really useful to you. Now, I'm also giving you what I call the 100,000 affiliate campaign case study, which is a case study of me using that exact six-step super affiliate checklist to promote someone's e-class and making almost $100,000 in commissions. In fact, I made $98,000 in commissions from one e-class promotion over a course of 7 days. So that's also yours. That's $1,997 value, and the 6-step super affiliate checklist is $1,297 value. Now, I also want you to have 7 copy-paste affiliate campaigns, which basically means that I ran 7 different e-class campaigns where I gave away access to a free e-class and got paid commissions, and I just want you to have my campaigns. And this way, you don't have to really think or come up with anything from scratch. You can take my existing campaigns, steal them if you wanted to. And I'm also going to tell you exactly which e-classes I promoted and how you can promote the same e-classes, but more about that in just a minute. So this is a $2,997 value right there. I would also like you to have my $500,000 affiliate site template. So this is a one-page website, a one-page template that I've put together that I use to pre-sell people, to pre-qualify people into these free e-classes. So what this does for me, actually gets me more people to convert into an attendee for the e-class, and as a result I end up making more money, because indirect, your income with these e-classes is in direct proportion to how many people you can actually get to attend them. So that's a $1,497 value. Again, 100% exclusive stuff. You can't get it anywhere else unless you're working with me. So I want you to have it for free as well. I also want you to have 100 affiliate email swipes that I use to promote these sort of e-classes. So basically, these are proven to convert because I've actually mailed them. So if you wanted to use these and mail them to your email list or to your crowd, please use them. This is a total value of $2,997. I also want to give you some help with traffic. So here's what I want to do for you. First off, I want to give you my instant traffic shortcut program, where I teach you how to get fast and affordable affiliate-friendly traffic to grow your affiliate marketing business. So you can actually send people directly to these e-classes, and you don't need to be technical. You don't need to be, optimizing for Google, build a blog, build a social media funnel, nothing like that. It's actually just straightforward where you need to go and to start getting traffic. Now, this is not free traffic. I want to be upfront with you about it. This is not free traffic. I don't believe in free traffic. I feel that free traffic is a big waste of time for the simple fact that everyone's trying to get it. It's just too competitive, and any new free traffic technique that comes out or that gets discovered in some way, within just 2 to 3 months, it becomes ineffective because everybody's and their brother trying to do it. So it's just a waste of time as far as I'm concerned. With this strategy, when you're making between $500 to $1,000 in commissions per every sale, you can afford to drive some paid traffic, and showing you how to do that inside. And I also want to give you something really cool, something I only give to my best clients, and that is a private traffic Rolodex, where you get access to 7 of my go-to instant automated traffic sources that I use to promote affiliate offers. That's a $1,997 value. These traffic sources are not being advertised or otherwise, touted about outside of my program. So the only way you can get it is if you work with me, if I give you access to this traffic source. And these traffic sources are really good and are available to you literally right away. So if you wanted to promote any kind of affiliate offer, you can go and promote. So another thing I want to give you is my own private high-ticket affiliate offer Rolodex. So in other words, Ron is giving you a Rolodex of e-classes you can promote. Well, I'm giving you a Rolodex as well. Now, I'm pretty sure that there's some overlap. I'm guessing up to maybe 40% overlap between the e-classes in Ron's Rolodex and e-classes in my Rolodex, but you know what? You can never have too many. And if you only get one extra e-class you can promote, and that one ends up becoming your primary moneymaker that ends up making you tens of thousands of dollars this year or something, or even hundreds of thousands like it did for me, then you know what? I think it's been worth your while. So I also keep my Rolodex up to date. I'm always in touch with all the, JV managers and e-class experts, and I'm always on the lookout for new stuff. And also, every single one of them that I list in my Rolodex is something I promoted that I know worked. So I just wanted you to keep that in mind. It's a $5,497 value, and I'm giving it to you for free. Okay, so we're about halfway through the package, so bear with me because it's already pretty incredible. As if you have any interest in affiliate marketing, these bonuses alone should have already gotten you salivating. However, there's a few more things I want to give you that will really take it over the top, which I think would make this whole package today, this whole offer today on this webinar, to be an absolute no-brainer for anyone who's serious about making anything with affiliate marketing. So the next thing I want to give you is something I call affiliate promo in a box. So imagine if you were watching over my shoulder as I created an entire e-class referral affiliate campaign from scratch. So I'm not talking just, talking around creating one or giving you a checklist. I'm talking creating one from scratch, and you get to watch over my shoulder. So that's exactly what I've done. I took an e-class and I said I'm going to promote it, and I'm going to promote it according to my approach, the same approach I'm teaching you. And basically, you just go ahead and follow me, right? Follow along with me, and bam. So this whole thing, I call it affiliate promo in a box. It's $4,997 value. You basically get to follow along with me as I create an e-class campaign. Another thing I'm gonna give you is an affiliate campaign critique. So you get one critique in the next 6 months that you can use with me for either an affiliate promotion, an e-class promotion, an email sequence, a landing page, anything you want. So one critique that I don't even do publicly outside of the scope of this bonus. It's something that I used to do. I don't do it anymore because it's very time consuming, but I'm going to give you one critique that you can leverage in the next 6 months if you jump on this offer today. You can tell you can tell that I'm endorsing, right? You can tell that I'm trying. So I really want to make this a no-brainer for you guys because, look, I understand that in the last year it's been hell for many of us. But it's been good to me. It's been good to me financially, and that made it easier in every other way. So I really want you to experience what I've experienced because life doesn't have to suck, even if we are being told to stay inside. Now, another thing I want to give you is 6 months of coaching with me for free, which means you and me will be getting on weekly calls every Monday, 1 p.m. with my List Building Lifestyle Club coaching group, where you get to pick my brain, get to learn from me for about 45 minutes, and then we have about 45 minutes of Q&A where you can ask me any questions about anything. So basically, this is a $3,000 value because I charge $3,000, and I get paid, by the way, I get paid $3,000 per hour of my time for consulting. So this is a $3,000 per week value for 6 months. That's $60,000 value right there. And I also want to give you 3 more bonuses that will really blow you away. Unless, of course, you're already blown away, so you can just go ahead and join. But the first one is I want to give you guaranteed approval to promote my own on-demand e-classes. I happen to have 3 different e-classes that I'm advertising out there, and I'm allowing you to promote them as partners, and I'm giving you guaranteed approval if you join Ron's program today. And not only that, I'm not only giving you guaranteed approval, I'm also giving you 90% commission, which means you're going to keep 90% of the money from the sale. So there's 3 e-classes. 2 e-classes are priced at $997, and one of them is priced at $197. So you're going to get up to $897 per sale when you promote these e-classes. Okay, so why am I doing this? Well, first off, because I'm perfectly capable of generating my own customers, so I don't really need you to do it for me. And second, I'm doing it so it's easier for you to make money. So when you run those campaigns and you make $897 per sale, you could spend $400 or even $500 on traffic for each one of these sales and still be in profit. So this way, I'm giving you an unfair advantage. This is a $9,997 value. And again, I'm giving it to you if you are one of the fast action takers to join Ron in this program. Another thing I want to give you is I want to give you a one-click install done-for-you affiliate funnel that you can use to start building your list and driving traffic that fits with my e-classes, which means you don't really need to build a funnel from scratch. You get to install it with one click. It's really easy. You don't need to code anything. You don't even need to buy your own domain name. You don't need to get your own hosting account. It's all done using a cloud hosting software that you can sign up for a free trial for 2 weeks or even 30 days. And basically, by the time you need to submit the first payment of like $20 a month or something for that software that's going to host all your pages, you have already probably made a sale there, right? And you can carry on paying out of your profits. Again, a minuscule fee of $20, which is, to be honest, is nothing for a software like that. I mean, this is not ClickFunnels where you get, you have to pay $197 a month or something. This is really, really, really affordable. Now, in addition, one last bonus I want to give you. This one's, by the way, is also valued at $9,997. And this last one that I want to give you is I want to give you a guaranteed approval into something that I've only just launched a couple of months ago, and it is what I call a pay-per-lead affiliate program. So what I've done is I took my e-classes, okay, and I said, you know what, some people will prefer to get paid per sale. However, some people actually would prefer to get paid without making sales. So what I went ahead and done is I set it up in a way where when you refer a free attendee to my e-class, I'm actually going to pay you for that attendee. So when you get somebody to attend my e-class, I'm going to give you $10. Now, you're not going to make a commission per sale, again, unless you want to promote based on a commission per sale, you can just do that and get 90% commission. But if you don't, if you prefer to make money without having to make sales, just get people to attend my e-classes, any one of the 3 e-classes that I have, and I'll pay you $10 per attendee. So that's $10 for somebody who watches a free class. I think it doesn't get any better than that. So this is valued at $4,997 value. However, it's really not the correct number for it. Like, the number should be much higher, because this is 100% exclusive, and you can't go and promote these e-classes on a pay-per-lead basis. Most of them is on a per sale basis, because the e-class owners are never willing to pay you per attendee. But I am. You know why? Because I know that my e-classes convert, and because I also want people to finally be able to show their naysayers, even if they don't make sales, but to turn around and go to their biggest naysayer. For me, it was my father, who always made fun of me trying to build this business and always wanted me to get a real job. And for you to make money for free, basically send some free attendees to an e-class that plays on demand, and get commissions, and then take that screenshot from your commission account, and show it to your spouse, your brother or sister, the people at work who made fun of you. Show it to them. And so they shut up finally, and you can finally go ahead and start building your dream business and your dream income. So this is all I want to give you. I want to give you basically the complete possible package for you to make money by promoting free e-classes and making those big ticket commissions. I'm giving you everything as far as what you need, and this is 100% exclusive to the people who work with me, who will jump with Ron on this training. So that's what I wanted to say. Okay, so back to you, Ron.
Wow, man, Igor, geez Louise, that is amazing. I want to buy this package myself. I'm going to buy my own product just to get those bonuses. Wow, I appreciate that. I really, really do. This really makes it a no-brainer. 100 grand worth of bonuses. You guys can't get that elsewhere, and you guys are getting bonuses that no one that has ever bought this program before were able to get. So you guys are lucky. So there's the link for you guys on the page. Posted it in the chat box there. You can click it in the chat box, and it goes right to that page. And again, the coupon code is VIP10, and that coupon code is disabled after 10 uses. So you want to be one of the first 10 from this presentation to get in. And it's going quick. I see a lot of people saying I'm in. So if you didn't sign up yet, there's one or two reasons. Either you're nervous about whether you will succeed. To that, I'll say trust in the proven math. All you have to do is follow the steps, and you can't fail, because the system we give you does the selling for you. So you don't have to do any selling. It's already a proven system. It's already set up for you. You're just tapping into it. Or you think it's too expensive, right? So to that, I'll say money always replenishes, but time doesn't. Just think about all the time that you can't get back, the time you'll spend trying to figure this stuff out, the time you spend chasing money, trying to pay bills, make ends meet, all of that stuff. You can't get back that time. So the smart way is just to invest a little bit of money, invest in yourself, invest in the opportunity, and take the smart shortcut and have us work with you until you succeed. And that's the other option. So it's up to you, one of those two options. So I'll just say, whether you sign up or not, I'm rooting for you. And it doesn't really matter to us. I mean, we've made a bunch of money. We've been working hard for years, and we're in a position now where we can just relax, my wife Nyla and I, and we really just want to spend our time giving back, helping people. And we believe that you can have everything in life you want if you just help other people get what they want, right? That's my motto. So that's what I want to do here. So I'll leave you with a couple final thoughts. I saw this image and it really hit home for me. And it's so simple and yet so powerful. It's from the Peanuts cartoon, right? You have Charlie Brown and Snoopy. And Charlie Brown says to Snoopy, "One day we will die, Snoopy." And Snoopy, in his infinite wisdom, says, "Yes, but every other day we will live." And so just think about how powerful that is, how that changes the perspective of how you look at things, right? Because today is the thing that we have that's guaranteed. Right now is the only thing that's guaranteed. And when so many people were lost, all the crazy stuff that's happened. I have family members that I'll never see again. And I had one especially that I was trying to help him figure out how to make money online with this business model, but he never had time to do it. Never had time to do it. He had 3 beautiful daughters, and he passed away, recently. And it's so sad. And I just was like, man, I wish I would have just grabbed him by the arm and say, "Listen, let's do this right now. I'm going to show you how this all works. I'm going to sign you up." but he didn't make it. So I mean, I don't want to bring the energy down in the room, but we all have regrets. But what I will say is, like, take the time to enjoy today, smell the roses, be with the people that you love, because this is all you really have that's guaranteed is right now. And stop stressing so much about bills in the future, because when you're stressing about the future all the time, 10 years could fly by on you, and you look back like, geez, what happened? Like, so fast. When you're so focused on the future, let's focus on the present right now, the opportunity that's in front of you. And I asked you guys in the beginning, with being able to earn extra income from your laptop in your spare time, improve your life, and everybody said yes, right? So here's your chance. Go to that link on the page there. I'll put it in the chat box again for you guys. Use coupon code VIP10. So now we'll open it up to questions. So let me know what questions you have there in the chat box. And if I miss any of your questions, you can shoot me an email, ron@rondouglas.com, or you can open a support ticket at supportforcustomers.com, which is our help desk for all our products. So let's see, what do you guys say? So let's give away that $100 Amazon gift certificate. Let's give away that $100 Amazon gift certificate. Okay, here's the question. What event did I host earlier this year? Oh, damn, you guys are paying attention, huh? It looks like, yeah, WebinarCon. It looks like Jeremy. Congratulations, Jeremy. Jeremy SYGH Singh? I don't know how to pronounce it. I'm sorry. Jeremy, shoot me an email, ron@rondouglas.com, and we'll get you that $100 Amazon gift certificate. Congratulations, Jeremy. All right. What other questions? So let me see. What questions? Can we use any autoresponder? Yes, absolutely. Any autoresponder you want. Looks like a bunch of people are in. I love this so much. You and your wife seem like truly amazing people. Thank you, Jessica. I appreciate that. Are those values simply your way of anchoring high? Nah. I mean, it's legit. I mean, I told you, even if you take just 1/4 of that, it's still like a $4,000 value. This is always a crazy question I get. If it's so simple, why don't you allow people to pay after they've made the first 97? Because we have expenses. We're running a business. You can't just give away the store. We have we have a setup team we have to pay. We have customer service reps we have to pay. So yeah, we charge. And always, this is business. You got to charge. Are there webinars in different languages, or do they provide captions, subtitles? No, unfortunately, they're only in English. We were thinking about putting them in different languages. Right now, they're all only in English. Jeremy signed up already, and you got the $100. Boom! There you go, Jeremy. Julie says a lot of those samples are people. Well, yeah, there were some people, as I mentioned, that were making money online that had lists, and then there was some people, probably about 60% of them had no list whatsoever, and I purposely put them in there because they were new. So yeah, we had a good combination there, Julie. All type of people are making money with this. What else? What else you guys got? It's a great deal. Thank you. Okay, cool. Do the ad credits work for international? Yes, they do. Link works. How long does it take to complete the course? About 10 hours of training, and you can get through it in a weekend if you want. Could we ask questions later? Yeah, we have our group. Once you're in, you could ask questions in the group. Jessica says, great presentation. I will figure out how to sign up. Okay. I mean, you definitely want to be one of those 10. Yeah, Teddy, 2 payments of $569. How long does it take to set up so we can make money? It takes about 3 business days. We'll get you set up. Dave, thanks for answering questions. Okay, cool. I'm here. I'm here with you guys as long as you want me to be. Got nothing else to do right now. How much hours a day do we have to work? I don't know. I'm not your boss, man. You can work as many hours as you want. You're just really placing little ads to get traffic, right? So it's like a couple hours a day, maybe. I am a student. $9.97 is a huge amount. Is there any other expense other than no? It's no upsell, no expenses from us, no charges from us other than that one-time payment. Tracy says, "Thank you, Ron, for a straightforward and honest presentation. Got to run. Thanks for your time." How much for the ads? So I showed you some examples there. You can get like 500 clicks for like $300, something like that. 1,000 clicks for 500. If you're running solo ads. What other questions do you guys have? Let me know. Let me know. We're gonna wrap it up here in just a minute. But thank you guys. Thank you for staying on with me. And I appreciate all you guys. Chris says, do I need an autoresponder? If you want to build an email list, you need an autoresponder. If you don't need an autoresponder. We can set it up without an autoresponder. You can just do promote the classes without the autoresponder. Looks like that's about it. All right, guys. If we get 100 clicks, how many people will we get to convert? It really depends. I mean, 1,000 clicks. If you get 1,000 clicks and you send them to a quiz funnel, you might get 300-400 people on your list, 300-400 people registered for that webinar, and maybe you get 200 people to watch it for 1,000 clicks, something like that, and then it averages out to about $50 per head. So maybe you could do the math on that, and whatever I just said there, chop it in half, and you'll guarantee you'll still be making a profit off of those 1,000 clicks. How long are the webinars usually? Anywhere between 45 minutes to about, I think the longest one is like 2.5 hours. So I think the sweet spot is about 1 hour and 15 usually. And they play every, someone comes, they play every 30 minutes on the hour, and on 30-minute, half hour, they play automatically. All right, guys. So if you have any other questions, thanks, Dave. You have a good one as well. If you have any other questions, shoot me an email, ron@rondouglas.com, and we'll be happy to help you. If not, thanks again. Appreciate you coming on. You could have been anywhere, and you were here. Even if you didn't get into the program, hopefully you learned something good that you can apply from this, and it was worth your while, and you'll say, hey, that guy Ron Douglas really hooked us up. All right. Appreciate you guys. Take care, and I will talk to you again next time.
They changed the game.
I am just giving a shout out to my buddy Ron Douglas, because without his help, our webinar would not have converted as well as it just did.
I did over $10,000, close to $10,000, right?
I recommend you take a leap of faith and give Ron's coaching program a try.
Even work with Ron Douglas, then, look no further than the master himself of webinars.
So have known these gentlemen for ages, and each of them are rock stars. And if they were individually putting on an event, if Ron was putting on an event, it would be worth $10,000 for you to be there.
And we pulled around $145 a head.
Ron just blew me away with some of the stuff that he's doing to have massive success doing webinars, right?
So proficient in understanding of how the process works.
My sister and I to just grow a fabulous business, and I know that they'll help you too.
I used to try to do it all on my own, and it'd take me years. Now I can go from one place to another level in a very, very short time.
We don't do this to sit at home and just trying to figure things out.
Ron and I are in mastermind groups, and I got to tell you, throughout those groups, he's known as the webinar expert.
Working with Ron Douglas, he's actually taken my webinar game to an entirely different level.
We all know him as being like the king of email marketing.
Actually earned us over $20,000 in sales and much, much more.
So he is somebody that you need to learn from.
Definitely excited about what he has coming up.
He's well worth every penny I spent on it.
Just one deal that they put together for me has made $290,000 and counting in sales. It was insane.
His stuff just worked.
Highly suggest you look into this, and I know Ron's going to be a wealth of information.
So just follow this guy, get connected with everything that he's doing, and I promise you, you won't be disappointed.